there, I'm Katie Kazire, team leader with Usborne Books and More, and these are our favorite baby books. Crinkle Pets is a new series that just came out along with Crinkle Jungle, and these ones are really wonderful for your little readers with the crinkles, the little tabs for them to put in their mouths, and then I love that it folds out flat as well for tummy time, or when they're laying in their car seat or their crib, they can sit and chew on it, so it's almost like a little lovey. Another one that we love is the That's Not My series. This one comes in over 50 different titles, from unicorns to dragons and everything in between. There's a little mouse on each page to find textures and loads of repetition to help children fall in love with their new favorite books. This is my favorite texture, the Velcro on the back. Another book that I absolutely love is the Quiet Time Noisy book, the music book. There's an on-off switch on the back, which I think is essential for noisy books. This one is all about the animals calming down at the end of the day to listen to their favorite music. I love that it's super soothing. It's great to calm those tantrums, and for the littlest of readers, it's a great way to introduce them to the calming music while you read. Be a great one for bedtime or to transition to quiet time for older kids. Another book that I really love for little ones is the Poppy and Sam and the Bunny. This one is really cute. He nibbles along, and you can have your child put their finger in, or when you have younger children, they can do just sit there and listen as well. The bunny slowly pokes her nose out of the reeds, looking left and right. My 4-year-old absolutely loves being the one in charge of the bunny, and I know my boys would have really enjoyed this as infants as well. This one is the Apple of My Pie. I love all of the fun puns in this book, and it's just a really sweet way to express your love for your child, especially if their love language is words of affirmation. My 4-year-old loves being told how much you love him and all the different ways that you love him, so this book is absolutely perfect for him. I only have fries for you. Are You There Little Elephant is one in a series with Are You There Little Unicorn, Are You There Little Tiger. I love the finger trails and the tricky, sneaky little things. You can put your eyes up to them. You're looking for the elephant in this book, and every time you think you found him, are you there, little elephant? I can see your flappy ears. You turn the page, not yet. So it's a great little book to keep kiddos interested, and at the very end, of course, you do end up finding him. If you can only get one book for your toddler or your infant, I always recommend Animal Hide and Seek. This book just packs a great punch. There's lots of textures on every page, flats that are extremely sturdy. They're laid into the actual book instead of just being on top. And then you can start talking about animal sounds with this book and counting. There's only one cow in the barn. Where is Daisy? And then you're going to open it up and say, oh, there she is. Now there's 2. I love, you can see all of the different textures on the pages. It's very playful and fun and keeps kids interested. There's also a yellow duck to find on each page. Another book that's great for animal sounds is the Poppy and Sam's Animal Sound Book. You can hear it's very playful and fun. Again, I love this style. When Daisy moves, she wakes up Curly the pig. Curly says, oink, oink. The children are going through feeding all of the animals in this book, and then they have the noises. So this one would be so much fun to read to little readers. When you start learning how to count, Nibbles Numbers is one of my absolute favorite books. There's a couple of different reasons. Number one, Nibbles is so much fun. Nibbles is a book monster, and he is always up to no good, and he loves to nibble books. The number 1, you see it here written numerically, and then it's written as well, and then his actual chomp is 1. And on each page, it corresponds. So this is a good one for kiddos to work on the one-to-one correspondence, to count each chomp on the page, to see the numbers written in 2 different ways, and just to have fun while learning to count to 10. I absolutely love that one. Night Night Busy Town is a really wonderful book to transition to bedtime. These next 2 are for bedtime transitions. I love that there's some sneaky learning inside as well. You're going to read these cards, their favorite bedtime books, and you're also going to be learning colors. This one, you're going to be learning the opposites. I just love how they pull out too. There's different shapes in this one, so they're very simple. It's time to say night-night to the construction site. Little Dump Truck has worked hard all day. Now she wants to hear her favorite story and go to sleep. And then you're going to pull it out and read it. How sweet is that? Twinkly, Twinkly Bedtime Book. I just got this one for my boys, and I absolutely love it. There's just something so sweet about it, and it's a great transition for bed. It's bedtime, Little Bear, says Dad. What a busy day you've had. But night looks great, says Little Bear. A star is twinkling over there. And you're going to go through the book, and you can count the stars. So I love that it gives you an opportunity to have the book grow with you as your child learns how to count. But you can introduce it to really, really little readers, and they can just fall in love with the story. So another great bedtime book. This book is Baby's very first bus book, and I love that it actually rolls. Whenever we go anywhere, I love to take something that doubles as a book or a toy, so that I don't just have a bunch of stuff in my bag that only serves one purpose. So this one is really wonderful for that. Lion is driving the bus. Panda is waiting for the bus. So I love that you can have your child find the lion, find the panda, talk about the different things in the picture. Can you find the red bus? Can you find the window with the yellow flower? All kinds of different fun things to spot on these pages that you can talk about with your child and come up with, and very simple text for when they're really little and just getting started with reading. To transition into flat books, I love the Lift and Look series. This is Lift and Look Garden, and the illustrations are really cute and playful, but my favorite part is that the flaps are part of the book. So they come from the tops instead of like the middle of the book. So they're a little bit more sturdy, and they encourage them to be a little bit gentler than when they're, say, like pulling it right up from the middle with a typical flat book. So this one is really cute. Another one for toddlers, What If I Know My Feelings? I don't know about you, but my kiddos are always having big feelings. And it's a big time in your life when you're learning how to express your feelings. So I love that this one names it. So Name It to Tame It is always a great thing to talk about with your kiddos. But it names the feeling, and then it talks about what you can do when you're feeling that way. What if I feel brave? I can try something new. But what if I feel scared? I can ask for help. So that's a great way to introduce the names of the feelings to your children, and then talk about different ways that you act when you feel that way. Another one for kiddos that I absolutely love for bedtime is Kisses, Cuddles, and Goodnight. This one has little stickers throughout, and your kiddo is going to put their little lovey in the book. You can put them anywhere you like, and they're going to put them to bed. Cat played all day in her favorite tree. She leapt and climbed from branch to branch. Now she's tired and ready for bed. She gives her stuffed animal a kiss and a cuddle. Good night, cat. So on each page, they're going to be giving them a kiss and a cuddle, and then on the very back page, they're going to put them all together, and they can snuggle up. So my boys love to put them on this back page and have them all cuddling up together. But you can see how adorable these are. And when these lose their stick, if your child likes to put them to their clothes or anything, you just rinse them in cold water and stick them right back in your book, and they'll be sticky again. The last book I want to show you is this Noisy Train book. It's a great one for kiddos that are graduating maybe from the more basic sound books, and you want something that has a story but also has sounds. So I love that as you read the book, look, shouts Sam, the train's coming. The train goes, chuff, chuff, chuff. So you can see that it's a really wonderful graduation from story to sound book, and it gives them a lot to do, and they can be reading it along by themselves as well. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you found something for your little reader.